Hey everybody, I'm Mikey, and welcome back to the only patch of property I own on this planet. One little acre of earth on the backside of Deputy, Indiana. This episode is going to be an upholstery episode. Upholstery is pretty much the main skill I have that pays the bills around here. And I'm lucky enough to get to work on cool stuff for my buddy Nevin. This episode, I get to do a bagged and body drop Dodge A100 van.
Well, it's fun to see what junk can be worth at Mikey's Acre of Earth.
Alright, so I got Nevin's van in, and I am to the point where I'm about to start making it all pretty. I've had to make seats on this thing. They're his original frames, but I had to make the seats. There's the backrest. But I've already done all the patterns. I have them done. That's a stack of patterns for a whole interior. I've got all my thick foam stuff glued to foam. There's all the rest. And look at that stack right there. All right, I'm gonna get started on this like finishing upholstery job by doing these seats, getting them set aside. Then it's just carpet, headliner, side panels. Back to Nevin. Let's get this thing knocked out on this episode. And what happens after I get all of these sewn is I pile them in individual stacks based off of how I've got my patterns all made out here. So this is the rear cushion, you know, so RC's rear cushion. I have all these parts and pieces, different stacks. Right now, I have no clue where anything goes, really. Like, I'm just sewing pieces that are laying there. I'm not really thinking about any of that. And then once it's all sewn together, separate it, it goes together just like a puzzle. That's what all these little tick marks are for. Like when you see a 5-0, you just line that up with another 5-0, 4-0, same way. You know, so these are all alignment marks. And then the actual numbers and letters. What I usually do is I do letters on the backrest, and then I do numbers on the cushions of all of them, you know, so I know which one's which while I'm stacking, you know. But I have made, cut, shaped, patterned, and now padded all of the upholstery for all the seats. So after today, I mean, it's going to be just headliner, carpet, and side panels. Seats should be done, so better get back to it. You're cold, so what do you do to warm up? Eat a popsicle. Makes sense, Jim.
What all is Daddy doing here?
That's perfect, Daddy.
Think so?
Really?
Last one to do there. Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's so many. Thanks for reminding me. I'll get back to it. All the seat covers are done. Ah, it feels good to say. Okay, now if you look, turn to light. So, see how it's flat? Okay, well we want some definition. So I patterned it where I can go that. So I pull tension. Much tension, about that much. Like that's done. All right, so that's an installed cover. It's got the depth to it. Looks really good. I'm really happy with that. Looks sharp. Time to move on to the rest. Okay, here I go. I got all of the boards cut, structure done. It's all taken apart, drawn out, and everything is individually patterned now. So every one of these pieces get cut on a separate piece of board as well, wrapped, and then glued on in layers. Oh my gosh, what a job. There's so many pieces. I'm ready to start putting carpet and the gold. That's what I did. I glued this one down to the board, and then these will cap it once they're wrapped. I've got all of the inserts glued to boards. So many layers, but the lasagna's almost cooked. Before I deep dive into this upholstery job, I really just wanted to explain kind of my background in upholstery. I consider myself a jack of all trades and a master of one. And that one trade that I feel as if I've mastered is upholstery. And I didn't just learn it myself and pick it up from the wind. You know, I went to Wyotech. And at Wyotech, I left there with the ability to come home, and I've never worked for anybody but me since. So if you, your kids, your grandkids, or anybody you know are looking for a positive way to get kick-started in the automotive industry, I got my start at Wyotech, and I don't regret it a bit. I just wanted to let y'all know that before you see this super complicated upholstery job and think you're gonna jump into it. I want you to know, since 2013, graduating outstanding student, right here in my little destination of imagination, I've logged 30,000 hours as an upholsterer by myself. So if you want to get to this kind of level, put in the time. Let's get back to work. Time for the headliner. This headliner is the biggest one I've ever taken on. I've never even had to handle a headliner that had this many pieces, honestly. So I am lucky enough to have patterns off of the old ones. The front one's really messed up, but I'm gonna try to flip it. The back panel, I can't get a actual flexible panel board, something that'll work. I can't get anything that big. You know, that's like a huge piece. So I don't know where or how to get that. And I tried to do it with plywood and I can't get it to flex. So I am going to have to get creative. I've decided to move on, trace out all the other ones, get them, see what I have left over. Cause I went and bought an entire box of panel boards. These are waterproof panel boards like this. A waterproof panel board, and I think I'm gonna just trace out what I can, and then on this back one I may have to take two pieces of that panel board, glue it together, and make a big panel board. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. That'll work. All right, I'm gonna get to it. I think I'll just set this thing up and let her click. Got all the boards cut for the headliner. And this is what I ended up coming up with to make that bigger board. I glued 2 boards together, and then I put this strip on there on the back side, and I am going to put a bigger patch on that. So I'm going to glue over top of this and put a big fabric patch over it so it'll be like a giant band-aid on the back side. And then I'm going to put that seam under this, right in between those 2 lines. I'm gonna put that seam so I can hide that seam with one of the roof trim pieces. There's like wood slats cut to fit in the roof of this thing from front to back. They were already on there. Somebody else made them, whoever did it last time, and I like it, it's cool. So I'm going to do that. It turned into a pretty day on us, so the kids are out playing. Hey guys, can you wave at everybody? Can you wave? All right, let them enjoy the day. Daddy needs to get back to work. All right, wish me luck. I've got the headliner almost up. I'm down to the last piece. I'm gluing all of the seams in between just to make sure that it seals good. And then it's ready to install all together again. Panels, I know it looks like an empty refrigerator in here again, but next time that the panels go on, they stay on. And I'm excited about that. I've been dreading this headliner, and I was right to dread it because it's been a long day. But the dread is almost over, honey. The dread is almost over. Done. Man, feels good to say that. Headliner is done. First panel board is wrapped and installed. Turn the light on. See the carpet too. That brown carpet at the bottom. I want to do like a honey gold. I like it. All right, that one's next. All right, there she is.
It's very pretty.
I like it. And then I went with that brown. It wraps around to the door, which kind of ties to the dash is what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
You know, so the carpet goes from like dash to the back is what I'm seeing. All this stuff, I just kind of find a line and, you know, roll with it. This one's real, like, rounded, but kind of angular, you know? It's kind of added to this van. So I just rode with that. I like it. It's pretty fancy, too. I don't think Nevin's expecting gold. Can't wait to see what he thinks. A few more days. I keep saying that, and it feels like it just keeps growing. But when you do door panels like this show type, it's like each door panel has 5 door panels. You know what I mean? Because each one is a panel you have to wrap individually. You have to layer it to where, you know, you don't see any of the board. And it's hard, but it just makes such a nice finished product, you know? So I am excited to see Nevin get it back and see how it does out there in the real world. Hopefully by the time y'all are watching this, you've already seen it in person. Oh, one step closer.
gosh. That thing touches the ground. He wasn't kidding.
Okay. I tell you,
You got it.
this whole technology, moving suspension thing, not really for me. But this is gonna be the presentation. See it laying down there? The bottom touches the floor on this thing.
Yeah, he said that. He
So-
wasn't kidding. It's
And
insane.
then you'll have this display. That thing's cool.
It's really
Wait till you
good.
see the seats in it and everything. It'll be fancy.
Yeah, let's see this. Oh boy, good idea.
Oh yeah.
That's sweet.
That's what I'm going for. That is fancy. That's very fancy.
So cool. I want to sit in there when it's all done and just look at all the door panels.
Shut those doors and climb in here. Climb in here. So you can see it like that. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Watch your
Do not break. Okay. See? See how that wall matches? See what I was going for?
So you have all that.
So see that wall over there? And then you got this one back here too. Sweet. Now I got to do these back corners, which are the speaker pods and air conditioner cover. And once those are done, these panels actually mount off of this back corner. That's the wild thing about a van that I forgot when I did this whole thing, is a van is a different interior on that side than it is this side because of the doors and everything. So it was, I mean, this has been like doing 4 interiors really. Oh man, that feels good.
Is it attached? You did it.
Oh man, those look so good. All right. Speaker boxes, done. I got panels to go on, and then more carpet and cabin away from done, baby. I want to take a quick break to tell you all about a deal available to all the Acre of Earthlings from my buddies over at Swift Coffee. Swift's teamed up with me to offer everybody 15% off site-wide when you use the code Mikey, M-I-K-E-Y. If you're looking for a premium instant coffee, make the shift to Swift. I have the Brazil is my favorite. I love it. You just take this sachet, mix it with hot water, and you're ready to start your day. If you want to support my show, all while using a premium quality product, get with Swift. You won't regret it. All right, let's get back to work. I swear it started off as a shorty van, and then as it went on, it stretched out into like a school bus. All right, I'm gonna dive back into it. Wish me luck. I got all the wood slats sanded down and stained. You see that?
Oh, I didn't. Let's go look.
So I got these all stained, and naturally I couldn't stand it, so I had to hang one in the van.
Ooh, look at that.
Fill it through the side door.
Okay, I'm coming.
So I got that rear one on, and I put the one on so you can see what it's gonna look like.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna be pretty fancy. I got all the speakers on too. Got all of them hooked up.
Cool.
And then I painted this vent back there. Got it all together.
Okay.
I got the bottom carpet done. I got it ready to bind. All I gotta do is the firewall, a couple boards, sun visors, and we're bolting in to go home. I just made a big mistake. Daggone it. I was here by myself, trying to get this daggone thing done, this van. Man, I could cry. I dropped it. I dropped this middle seat, and I screwed up. I put a hole in it right there. Daggone it, man. It just ripped it. Daggone thing. Just putting it together too. It's done. Everything's done. I'm gonna walk away from this for a second. Oh my gosh. Biggest seat with the most staples too. My hands are killing me. It's okay. It's all right. I put them in there. I can take them out. And I've got plenty of material, so it's good. I can do this. No big deal. I had fun on this job, and I thought I was almost done, and that is making it not fun. Daggone it. It's bad too. It fell and ripped right in the seam and just took the threads out. Okay. Ain't nobody here to listen to me complain, because there ain't no reason doing it. Got the middle seat fixed that I dropped the other day. Looks better than before. Glad I dropped it. What a beautiful day on Acre. Sun shining. Kites flying. I'm down to the last little details. I got the sun visors up there. Me and Ruthie's gonna put the wood slats up. Man, looks good. Looks so good once you get it pulled up, don't it?
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see them all in there.
That's pretty. Okay. One down. Last screw. All right. Step away from it before it explodes or something. That is done. Look at that bad boy.
That's gorgeous.
That's fancy.
It really pulled it together.
I like the stain too. I got the closest stain I could get to match to the dash and carpet, because I wanted it to look like the browns, like all the way around the world, you know?
Looks fantastic, hon. Good job.
And the front turned out really nice last night. I had to go back and redo those carpet pieces. Those dog legs at the bottom touched the metal on the inside of the wheel well, so I had to go back and cut that out, but I got that fixed. Now I am going to make right here, somehow, some way, a cup holder. He asked for a cup holder, so I have a cup holder, and I have a few floor mats to make, bolting some front seats in, and this bad boy heads home, so home stretch. I'm excited. The iPad died, I forgot to plug it in, but that's what I came up with. That was the cup holder I ended up making. So I old some old scrap wood. That's what she is. Let's install it. Call Nevin and tell him his wildest fantasy has come true. I am done, baby. I'm done. I'm done. That's it.
That's all she wrote.
Don't scratch it.
Don't do anything.
Okay, what we have here. Let me get in show mode here. Sorry. Okay, what we have here is a full, slick, gold and silver, all the way down to the dirt show interior. Wood slats overhead, stained to match the dash. And if this display isn't pretty enough for you, we have another display back here. Wait 1 second, let me grab a light.
Yeah, it's a little dark, but let's check it out.
Do it with the spotlight though. Boom, look at that. Nice.
It's pretty.
Oh my gosh. See? So you can have like multiple businesses out of this at the show. Nevin can sell his stuff out of that side. I can sell my stuff out of this side. And then the kids can play up front. And I'll show you where that is. And then we've got perfect place to head on out. Check out that custom cup holder I made too.
I know, it's gorgeous. Fancy thing.
All right, Nevin. It's as good as I got, buddy. The beautiful thing about Nevin is, as always, he said I can do whatever I want, and he doesn't want to know until it's done. So, time to call him, baby. She's done.
Let's do it.
Another happy customer. Another happy customer, girls. Hope you guys had as much fun as I did on this episode. That was a big upholstery job, but Nevin was thrilled. And please do me a favor and tell all your buddies about the wild adventures going on right here on Mikey's Acre Earth. See you on the next one.
Well, it's fun to see what junk can be worth at Mikey's Acre of Earth.